Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's finally here. Autumn, the time of skincare. The time we can do microneedling and lasers and everything we wish for, right? And not to destroy what we've been working for. So, anyway, I want to today show you and compare all my microneedling tools. I have quite a few. I always receive questions about which one to get, which one is the best, because I have quite a few videos about microneedling. I know you guys love them and I want to compare them to show you how they work and tell you what I like about each, okay? And which one I like the most. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the button. I have noticed you guys are not subscribing. What's going on here? As you know, I turned 41 in October this year and I've been doing microneedling maybe since 2016. It started a certain way. I did not always use Dr. Pen pens because they didn't exist, or did they? But I didn't have the knowledge. So what I started with, guys, was very simple way of doing derma rolling, right? I had many. They discontinued them during COVID. I actually really like them. I know many people hate them, but I had good time with them. I had really good and fast progress. It worked. It was so easy to operate, which means I think I was using it more often. So I purchased one day this gorgeous goldish derma roller. This tool, my dear friends, I haven't used it in a very long time. I actually really like it. I think it's a great one. So when you look at it, you do not see the needles. You don't see them. Why? So you have to put kind of pressure on the bar for the needles to poke through it. And I kind of like it. So you have to like really roll it on your skin for the needling part to be actually useful. It is quite expensive. I don't use it at all actually. I stopped using it very long time ago. It really needs to be cleaned. It's absolutely stunning. I think it's a good one, but it never will go too deep because the needles are really like so tiny. It literally feels like cat tongue. Have you ever been licked by a cat? That's how it feels when you, when you put your finger over it. So yeah, not very intensive, but pretty good. I would say this product is good for your skincare to get like deeper to your face, perhaps to fade a little bit of pigmentation, and it's definitely very easy to use, very fast. I always soak it just like into, I will put into the cup alcohol and I will just soak it in it like this, let it sit and just like let it dry and then you use it. So that's from Environ. The only thing it's quite pricey for being very superficial treatment, but I'm not hating it. I was thinking about getting rid of it, but I was just like, no, too cute. But I should use it actually. I should use it. Why not to use it? Sometimes, you know, just like for like little something. So another tool I have here is from, what's the name? Qure. This was a gift, PR gift, and I made a video about it, and it's again hand tool. It's not electric. Oops, I just opened the bottle. So what I like about this is into this little container, which it's a little kind of difficult to wash with alcohol, like to disinfect it, but once you figure it out, I guess you got it. You always have to let it dry. This is how it looks, okay? The container where you put your serum, and on top of it you screw on the cartridge with the needles. So 0.5 millimeter needle length, sterile 24 karat gold plated titanium surgical needle. Why it's gold plated and not just titanium, I don't know. A sterile EO gas, non-pyrogen. Interesting. Anyway, so with this tool, you kind of have to, my dear friends, push in. Okay, I will show you. I will show you. How do you open this? It's not my go-to tool, but I'm not saying it's bad, okay? Here you can see, I will screw it on this, like that. So, here you can see it. So the serum goes to the container. It's a glass. This is not plastic, it's glass. I don't know if this top is plastic or glass. Oops, almost dropped it. And you, as you see here, it's, I don't know if you guys, here. And you see this little pumper in the middle. You push it as you see that? Can you see? You see the little pumper in the middle? So as you stamping your skin with this, you have to hold it in correct direction so that liquid is really there. It like pumps the serum in your face. It is a little bit more difficult way of using. It is good as well. It's very superficial, it's not very intensive, but as well really good. And you just throw away the cartridge and you keep the bottom and you clean that. So I would say this one is actually, it's a good one, but it's probably my least favorite because of the cleaning part. It's too much work. But I do like the system. I think it's a good one. It's very professional. They really thought the whole product through, and yeah, I'm definitely not going to throw it away. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna finish all my cartridges because why not? It's pretty good. It's just difficult to clean. So my official Dr. Pen tool number 1. Which one was this one? The M8, something like that. I do not have the official cartridges. This is the Nano. Nano doesn't have needles. Nano is just made to push like the product in your skin, so you do not get microneedling with the Nano. It's technically like a little surface with like little like balls coming out which are not sharp, okay? So this pen, my dear friends, it's not charged, it needs to be charged. But so this is the first pen from the most successful video on my YouTube channel. I think it's the price point, it's probably most reasonable from all of them. That's why I probably purchased it. I purchased it actually when we were here in Europe. You can adjust the length of the pen. Here you can even adjust it during the microneedling. All of the Dr. Pens have this possibility to do so. As well, there is a speed, this little button here, which I cannot show now because sorry, it's not charged, but this little button changes the speed in the pen, or how fast the needles like will go like that, because the needles don't go like circle or anything, they go, you know, in a logical way. That's why I don't like to slide them on a face because they can cut you, right? So yeah, I feel like with the roller, it goes like you sliding it on your face and it just like rolls down to your skin. With this, I don't like the rolling because these pens are truly very professional, very strong, very powerful. And if you have like, you know, if you put too much numbing cream, you don't feel anything, you can go too deep and you will bleed like crazy and your healing will probably take longer. I'm not saying it's wrong, you do whatever works for you. I just never find that courage to do it like that. I have done it once professionally, that's why I felt comfortable doing my own. If I never done it professionally, I will probably never feel the courage to do my own. The second pen was this one. And here we get into the good stuff. The upgraded situation here, which I'm so impressed by. So, you can compare them. They look, they look very similar, right? They look super similar. So the difference here is really, I would say, this one is charged. You see, it's the same mechanism. You pump it here and the speed goes up to 5. Yeah, the 5 is the fastest speed. How do you turn it off? Oh, you just hold it down to turn it off. Again, you have the possibility to turn this part around. This is where you adjust the length of the needles, okay? Here is the main point. I usually do 0.5 or 75 or 1. It depends where I'm doing the microneedling. On my forehead, my eyebrow, my eye area, I usually go smaller, and then on the fatty parts, you know, because they're fatty here, I go a little bit longer and it doesn't hurt at all. So the cartridge of this device is completely different. You place the cartridge to the device, and you lock it by sliding it to the side, okay? So I kind of want to show you, can you see? Do you see the needles? So what is so impressive about this cartridge? It's go to 2.5. That is kind of, I would like to stop it when the needles are like on top. Can you see them, how far they go? I don't know if the camera shows you. Oh, here we go. I stopped it when they're poking out. Do you see that? Imagine pushing this to your face. This is pretty impressive long, no? So what I really appreciate about this pen is, my dear friends, that the cartridge has like these waves which allows you to get more deeper to your face, right? So with the usual cartridge, which was like circle, it just like, you know, it's a circle. So but once you have like a claw, it like pushes deeper to your, you see like this, it pushes deeper to your face, and like the fatty part like pushes in a little bit, and then you can microneedle even deeper, which this pen is incredibly strong, very powerful device, very impressive. As well, not of my exact favorite because of the power which it has. It's too strong for me. I prefer a little bit less pain. But if you are very advanced and you love to use numbing cream, because you have to with this one, you have no choice, go for it. It's really good. It will give you amazing, very intensive treatment, okay? And the newest one, which I just got like a month ago, I remember the name of this one. It's called the Hydra Pen. This one is very easy to remember. So this pencil is a higher level, okay? It looks maybe the least advanced, but look at that display, first of all, okay? So you can do, here is the buttons, okay? LED light, then you have serum, the depth and speed. So LED light, you have a blue light, you have a red light, blue, red, no light. You as well can do no light. The serum, I realize you have to have it on like here, like two dots it's my favorite, because if I go higher, it's too much serum. If I go only one, it takes a little bit of time for it to get to the process. I was using it and I literally already did my forehead, and then the serum started coming out. So I was just like, okay, so I hired it to level 2, and then it worked correctly. The depth, it shows you here 0.25, 0.50, 75, 1, 1.25, 1.50, and 2 is the highest. So the cartridge looks like this. To this part, you put the serum, and the serum has here like little push part which is pushing the serum at the same time as you microneedle. So this, again, this cartridge, I'm not gonna open this one because I really like this one and I don't want to waste it. So this is definitely my favorite, you already can guess. I like the cartridge which is not so intensive, because I do not use numbing cream, because I feel every time I do use numbing cream, like 4 or 5 days later, I get like a lot of breakouts on my skin. I just don't like it. I don't even do numbing cream material for like filler or Botox. I mean, for the lips, yes, I guess I did do numbing cream. I had done lips without numbing cream before. Botox, definitely, I don't need numbing cream at all. Oh, by the way, I got Botox. Do you see that? I'm so angry. I did it only because when I work out, you know, when I'm lifting weights, I do this a lot. And like this was getting really strong. I was getting like really strong biceps here. And I didn't like it. So anyway, this one is definitely my favorite. Because, you know, many of you, not many, like quite a few people, you got upset at me that I do not use hyaluronic acid when I use the other pens. So guys, what I don't like is, you know, you have the pen, then you have the serum in a pump, and you're microneedling, and then you have to go to the serum, pump it on your face, massage it, and then you microneedling, right? Then you have to go back there because it dries, so you have to keep applying it. Not for me. I don't see it very clean, to say this way. I am always worried that I didn't clean the bottle enough, you know, that something will happen. Even I like soak everything in alcohol a million times before I use it. The Hydra Pen is definitely my favorite because it takes away this stress of, you know, the serum, because it goes to your face as you doing the process, and as well kind of like that it doesn't have these little waves, because that's a lot for me personally. If you like really intensive treatment, I think this cartridge will be absolutely fantastic for you. And I will just double check if you can use this cartridge to the other pencil. No, you can't, because they did change. You see, they changed the tops. And that's good, because that's how you make the money, right? It's the same with iPhones. The most money they make on charger, because they keep breaking. So you have to, you know, adjust. Anyway, guys, as you know, Hydra Pen is my number one of them all so far. I'm loving it. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share my experience with these pens because I have quite a few of them. I've been doing microneedling for such a long time. Somebody asked me if it's worth it to do it home. Of course it's worth it to do it home. That's why so many tools exist. That's why, you know, so many dermatologists actually, and even plastic surgeons speak about it on internet, and they are telling you to do it, that it's a great way of helping yourself, like anti-aging. Anyway, let me know in comments below how often you do microneedling. What is your favorite? Did you purchase your tool through my link? By the way, I will link my link below in the description, so you can get yourself as well, whatever you want. And yes, don't forget to subscribe, and I see you next week. Bye bye.